Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to the last episode of Pokemon Action Rotation Style. I'm your host Ryan, and today we better get a win. The last two episodes were pretty bad. Made me feel harken back to my crappy I'm first learning days, but that's okay. I like to blame most of it on the team. It's pretty crappy, but that said, I've worked with worse, so it's mostly me. I have a massive Aegis weakness with literally no way to beat it. My Goodra has a Yachi Berry for some reason, and my Arcanine has no fire moves outside of Will-O-Wisp. So you could just imagine how hard it is to beat an Aegis. But thankfully the Lunatone has Earth Power. I realized that the EV spread for the Lunatone, I was told, was not as specially defensive. However, that Hydreigon was definitely choice specs, which is unfortunate, and Hydreigon and Aegis kind of run circles around this team. So I didn't expect people to have real teams. I thought rotation was a fun game mode, but what are you gonna do? You can't win them all. So if we can't find another trainer, I think I might just hop over to singles instead. Yeah, so we're gonna hop over to singles, mainly because this obviously is gonna be harder to find. I apologize for not doing that, but there's not much we can do if people aren't playing, you know? So we're gonna register this. Now, singles are 3v3, so that might be interesting with this team. Not entirely sure, but we'll see. We will see. I don't know what. I definitely should have given Arcanine Flare Blitz for sure. Like, yeah, definitely. But I didn't. So screw you. So we have got a Staraptor, a Weavile, a Kangaskhan, a Jolteon, an Aegislash, and a Serperior. I think if I start off with Arcanine and I bring Cofagrigus in the back, that's going to be pretty solid. And then I think I want to bring Goodra. So let's do that. Let's see how that goes. These battles should be quick, so I should be able to get 2 of these in. I think we should be able to. But we'll see. Battle Spot, we're not doing rotation anymore, but Battle Spot is such an interesting metagame for pretty much everything. Doubles is like the only one that actually mirrors real life. You know? Yeah, so I expected the Kangaskhan. I know that seems like, well, why would you start with Arcanine then? Well, because guess what Arcanine does? Arcanine gets that Intimidate off, and then with the Intimidate off, I can swap right into my Cofagrigus, who is not designed for singles in the least bit. It has Ally Switch as its one of its attacks, but I lower the attack. He's gonna Mega Evolve, which means that he can't touch me anymore. Right? So he's basically forced to switch. I'll get a free Trick Room up, and then depending on what he switches into, I can go from there. So I'm gonna get a Trick Room up. We're gonna get that nice and powerful Trick Room. Oh, he has Earthquake. That's peculiar. Does that hit twice in singles? That's what I want to know. It does. Okay. Because in doubles, it doesn't hit twice. So I get the Trick Room up. Beautiful. And we're going to go for a nice and powerful Will-O-Wisp, which means he really can't do much to me. Okay, so he's just going to straight up switch, which is good. I'm okay with that. Because what's he going to switch out into? Weavile. Now, I'm very okay with that. So we're going to get that burn off. I'm going to switch back into... Oh, he avoided. Okay, well, that's not too bad. I'm not going to stand because I need Cofagrigus to beat Kangaskhan. So I'm going to switch into my Arcanine, which will, of course, get that Intimidate off. So we'll be at -1. I expect a knockoff to happen here, which should not kill me, or even come close. Yeah, there we go. So he does knock off my Life Orb. However, the cool thing about this is I'm just going to go for the Will-O-Wisp again. If he switches into Kangaskhan, this is going to be fan-freaking-tastic. Will it? I don't know. I hope he does. Okay, go into Kangaskhan. Go into Kangaskhan. Go into Kangaskhan. He went into Kangaskhan, baby. He went into Kangaskhan. Do not miss. Thank you. So what I'm gonna do here, which is gonna be interesting. Actually, I don't need to. I'm just gonna go straight for. No, I'm gonna go for Morning Sun. Again, I don't know why this Arcanine has this moveset. I think this was a draft Arcanine, which is interesting. Okay, so he's gonna switch out into Weavile again. But I'm just gonna get my nice and powerful Morning Sun up, which means I'll be back at full, and now I can just go for that nice and powerful close combat, which will kill the Weavile because it is not Focus Sash. So I'm gonna go for close combat. I'm kind of glad Tricker went out because now I have. Oh, is he just baiting out the Will-O-Wisp? Staraptor, interesting. Well, this should still do some damage. Beautiful. Okay. I know my defenses are lowered. I'm gonna go for Wild Charge anyway. He's gonna go for that Brave Bird. I don't want to switch into Kofagrigus because Kofagrigus is very strong. Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, buddy. Holy crap, dude. I did not expect to that. I survived? I actually expected. I only had 8. I only had 8. Oh my god. I only had 8 HP. So he's just gonna knock me off, right? I'm gonna go for the burn just in case. Nah, he's just gonna go for the fake out. I could have swapped. Whatever. I'm gonna bring in my Goodra, because Goodra actually has, believe it or not, Yachi Berry. I don't know why I gave it Yachi Berry, because, well, for starters, the Lunatone had Assault Vest, and I was told the Lunatone's supposed to have Assault Vest. So I was like, you know what, I can't give my Goodra Assault Vest. But we'll see. So you can go for Icicle Crash, my Yachi Berry will pop. It's probably like, oh crap, I probably will still die. Depends, I mean, this is a Life Orb Weavile. No, wow, I took that really well. Not bad. I know it was Yachi Berry, but I took that a lot better than I thought I would. That's pretty cool, actually. Good, and he just straight up dies. I'm happy about that. That worked out pretty well. Hey, I still got the swing of things. But I think from now on, I'm only gonna have you guys vote on whether or not you want. Should I just? No, I'm gonna stay in and go for the Draco. Whether you not want singles or doubles, because rotation and everything else is just not exactly the best thing. Rotation and what is it, triples? Yeah, it's not gonna work out very well. So I stayed in. I went for Draco. I thought he might fake me out, but he didn't. That would have been the best play, but he probably predicted the Kofagrigus to come in. That's okay though. That is okay. You know what would be really cool if Ally Switch worked as like a baton pass, you know? That would be pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. I think that would be pretty cool. Like if it just if like you somehow you could just like swap with a teammate in the back. But yeah, so even though my win condition here is Kofagrigus has no attacks to actually hit Kangaskhan with. He actually only has Shadow Ball, so I'm gonna go for Ally Switch because it's funny because it doesn't work. Oh, he went for Sucker Punch. Oh, hey, that worked pretty well. And he just straight up dies. So that's beautiful, guys. This cluster heck of a team just sort of pulled through for singles. I kind of find that funny, actually. So either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to catch you guys at the next episode. Peace.